Another early morning, not quite as early as usual because I stayed up a bit later than planned watching Glastonbury last night. It's the first day of Glastonbury. And if you only buy one record this week or this month, make sure it's the Foals album Holy Fire. What a record. They looked absolutely brilliant last night. On my way to have a bit of an open water swim in Shepperton Lake, which is kind of right slap bang in the middle of Triathlon Central for southwest London. I'd be surprised if there's many people swimming in the lake today who are not triathletes of some sort. I allowed myself a bit of a lie-in this morning, so it's only 6:30. I think I woke my wife up this morning. Not really the best way to start the day. This weekend was supposed to be a race weekend. I was going to be doing a race in Weymouth, which is on the south coast of England, but it just turned into such a ball ache logistically, getting there, lack of enthusiasm, cost, all that shit, so decided to sack that off and just make sure I get a decent training weekend in. Today's 7 weeks from Ironman Sweden, and I was sort of thinking about that last night, and I think it's far enough away that it still feels a little bit remote, but close enough that I feel like I'm in that countdown zone, hence the vlog. Whoa, speed camera. That would be a bad way to start the day, wouldn't it? Getting a speeding ticket. Put a blemish on my impeccable licence. Hiya. Hello. Yeah. That person thinks I'm talking to myself, which I sort of am. Does my bum look big in this? Bracing. Swim done, breakers, home. Quite busy now. All the people going for their swims. I bet you wish you were all done like I am. Nice one. Well, Sunday morning, I'm out on that long solo bike ride. 6 hours. Mentally quite challenging that when you're on your own. But I've just stopped at yet another Olympic venue. This is Dorney Lake near the town of Eton, which is famous for posh schoolboys, and this was where the London 2012 rowing was held. I've just done Bottledrop behind this sign. If you want to know what Bottledrop is, click on this link that's right about here somewhere. Here's the bike, that's the beast. I'm about an hour and 20 minutes in. Suppose I better get on with it. Turned out to be quite a nice day today. Probably the best one we've had for a while. This is the first time I've been out on the bike without arm warmers in a bit, that's for sure. I'm heading out to Henley. Probably be about 5.5 hour round trip. It's quite a tough one mentally to be on your own for that long, but I'll give it a go. I'm just not that sure I'm enjoying my own company enough to be doing much longer than that. Welcome back to my world tour of my local neighbourhood. I've made it to Henley on my ride. Very picturesque. Lots of cyclists. This is the story of my ride so far. Power meter broke as soon as I got out the door. Bumped into my friend Jamie in the middle of nowhere. Did a Bottledrop. Got sucked into some daft half-wheeling with a load of club cyclists. Chatted to another bunch of really nice club cyclists. Made it to Henley, but the best bit, without a doubt,
is a total victory on my portable feeding that I've been experimenting with. Apple, cinnamon, chocolate rice cakes. And it turns out the secret is in the rice, sushi rice. So I might do the recipe for that later. I'm about halfway through my ride and I better get on with it.
About 20 miles an hour, so
well, I'm back at Dorney Lake where we did Bottledrop earlier on. And I decided to swing in to do a lap because it's quite nice smooth roads. And I found two amazing, interesting things. The first one is an ice cream stand, and I'm going to have one because I think I'll probably burn that off. And the second is some dragon boat racing.
Make your way down to Pen 5, guys.
So I'm not quite sure what the story is, but that up there is I think about 2.5 kilometres straight ahead, and this is where the Olympic rowing at the London 2012 Olympics was. And it's always a pretty good vibe. They do a lot of triathlons and swimming events. There's a 10k swimming event here. And this is the sort of shit you come across in this neck of the woods. It's pretty rich for good events like this. So I'm going to try and find out a little bit more.
Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
I think I found out a bit more about dragon racing, and I've made a new friend, Jeff, from the High Wycombe Rotary. Jeff?
High Wycombe Rotary Club.
What's the story here?
Keen cyclist. I'm a keen cyclist, but we're supporting our wives today. We're going to make fools of themselves in the water. We've got 36 teams, 3 heats each, and then we're going into a final. And I think we expect a lot of people are going to fall in. It's the first time ever they've been in these boats.
How many people will race dragon boats today?
36 times about 300, I'd say, altogether.
Good maths.
Yeah.
Excellent.
300.
Great stuff. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Don't fall in.
Can you get the bike for me?
Can I what?
Can you get some ice for me? And I'll gobble it all up.
You'll gobble it all up. Have you been on your bike today, Athel?
Yeah.
Are you doing the Tour de France?
No.
That's my ride over, which rounds up a pretty solid training weekend. I'm going to freak my wife out by pointing the camera at her. I'm not really, my love, don't worry. I'm not. But my one wish for the rest of the day is that the Barbie gets fired up and that maybe we have a little snooze in front of the Tour de France, possibly a bit of Glastonbury.